Lavelle has Simon Craig covered by about 20-odd thousand. And
Yeah, that shouldn't influence him too much because obviously 20 odd thousand is not a good place to be. Just what is the call? 43 into 106. So he's getting the right price if he thinks his ace is good as well as the flush. I mean, if he hits his ace, of course. Well, Dave Gregory doesn't know it, but he wants Michael Lavelle to fold because he doesn't want to see these two hands because that will upset him.
It's been quite a pot, really.
Throw him away.
Fascinating hand.
I've got to learn from this. Got to learn.
It's unbelievable. And does Trigger have any idea what he just perpetrated there?
He must know that Dave Gregory had a big hand, because Dave Gregory wouldn't be messing around, but yeah, you can tell he's reasonably pleased with himself.
Don't drive this car without a license, Simon Craig. What an amazing pot he's just won.
Dave Gregory is going to do very well not to think about that for a long time.
It was a very different decision that Lavelle and Gregory had, because Lavelle's decision really, in a lot of ways, was purely mathematical, wasn't it?
Yeah, effectively it was. The thing that both of them couldn't figure out was the strength of Simon Craig's hand. Whether he had the kind of hand he had, which was effectively a bear king, or you know, some sort of big draw, or whether he did have the sixes or something like that, made monster.
Michael Lavelle will sort of pat himself on the back. Oh no, I was going to say, getting rewarded with the jacks after folding his draw, but this is kind of the end of him, isn't it?
It's going to be very tough for him.
And, glory days for Hansher. Two kings in a small blind, the re-raise.
He may just elect a call with the jacks, and then the flop might save him.
Call.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know it, but he wants to see some overcards on the flop because it's the only way he's going to stay in this tournament. And that's trouble, I think.
Yeah, there's some things that are tough to nigh impossible to escape, and oh, Hansher's so tricky here. Come into my web, he says.
Raise.
And the 25 on top.
25,000 more, 35 total.
It's pretty good stuff here from Hansher, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to see Michael Lavelle getting away from this.
Yeah.
All in.
He's been unlucky.
Call.
Just a pair.
Unlucky to have a big pair dominated by another big pair, and unlucky that the flop didn't protect, you know, allow him to get away from it. He needs a miracle now.
What was the extra, Amanda?
Yeah, there are two jacks in the deck. One of them is going to have to pop. Lavelle all in here, and hard to see how he could have done anything different. His face shows it. He could hook it. Hansher's got him swallowed up.
Just a jack.
It's all righting. 90% plus, I do believe.
No, unlucky Michael Lavelle.
Well done, lads. Thank you.
Yeah, last time the Celebrity Heat was all Lavelle. This time, I don't think his placing accurately reflects his performance. I think it was good stuff.
Well, he's had the nightmare six-handed of running into a big pair when he's had a big pair, so you can have sympathy for him, I think.
And Hancher sending a message to the table. Last hand for Michael Lavelle. Pretty much just a cold deck here, Nick.
You don't make a lot of money by folding over pairs in short-structured, short-handed tournaments.
Money goes in on the flop and kings up wins it.
Yeah, I've lost nearly 2 stone in the last 6
Well
Christmas.
done.
One man overboard on this ship of no fools. 5 left for that first seat in the semi-final. And I know it's early, but Hancher looking like the man to beat.
Yeah, he's played some really nice stuff. Some solid stuff, but also a couple of good creative moves.
Raise. It's 10,000 total. Pass.
Gregory not yet
Pass.
to know what could have been. And I think Simon Craig might
Call.
make a big pot. No, he's just called with the ace-king.
Oh, well, Craig Burgess might make a big pot. Wow, I mean, this goes down as a bit of a cold deck, doesn't it? Five-handed.
This could be somewhere between a 3-way all-in and
Re-raise.
and a very quick heat. I mean, Kalakis might decide he likes the 9s, or is it an easy footsits? Burgess hasn't decided how much to re-raise yet. The original bet was 7,000.
25,000 more.
And
Oh, he doesn't think too long with the 9s.
Pass.
wow, solid stuff by Kalakis.
What does Craig do? Players sometimes call in this spot. They shouldn't really, because most of the time the ace-king's going to miss the flop, and then you just made dead money. Really, you should push here or you should fold.
It's a very tough hand to fold pre-flop.
All
Of course
in
it
and
is.
a
A
call.
very tough hand to fold pre-flop. Ace-king of hearts. It's one of the prettiest hands in Hold'em, but against the Rockets.
No extra points for prettiness, Jesse, unfortunately.
And Trigger, the only good news for him right now, oh, excuse me, there's no good news for him. Burgess has him covered. This is a huge spot for Craig. And likelihood, 87% of the time, we're about to go 4-way. Bit bop. This is still the first level.
I know, amazing. The interesting thing is, you know, Kalakis has limped into every pot and he raised into this one. And if he limped in, maybe Craig gets away with it, because maybe they don't play such a big pot, but as it is, all sorts of problems. Queen of Hearts would make it interesting.
Craig Burgess is trying his best to pretend like he's not thinking about the Queen of Hearts, but the best of all worlds for Burgess. Craig drawing dead by the turn. And out.
And out, yeah.
But,
Okay, I'm sure. you
Trigger,
can
in his short time here,
25.
pulled off the most audacious move of the table, yet to no avail.
25.
Cold decked
Yeah,
at the end.
that's what you can
Yeah, running to the aces is pretty horrible. And I don't have too much of a problem with him playing it that way.
Cheers. Thank you, Amanda.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do, and Trigger right now has got to go back to the corral. Welcome back. Just 4 left now in this heat of the PartyPoker.com European Open 4.
Oh, I like the last move.
you
I
know
thought,
the
I thought it was really
ease.
ballsy, mate. It was really ballsy stuff.
All it.
All in. All in.
Did you look?
Yeah.
Oh.
All in under the gun again from Kalakis. I see ladies.
Yeah, this time he's getting called.
I'm all in as well.
All in.
Let's
And-
all go all in. No, it's just going to be these two, I think.
And I think Burgess might have called Kalakis, but there's no way,
This would be a good time.
is there?
It is the two shortest stacks, isn't it?
How much is it, Dana, plus?
It's hard to believe Craig's going to call him, but Nick, I mean, this is the,
I don't know.
this is sort of the
Got about 80, I think 80.
the result of what happens when you know, you've got the style of Kalakis that he's been employing this last round. You get away with a
81,000
lot of these big moves, but if you get called, you're in trouble.
Yeah, and he is in trouble. And I think